Good morning, people. Today we're going to be reviewing this, and this is an MJJC Pro V3. Absolutely buzzing that we have finally got one, and you can pick these up on the MJJC website for the price of £81, and then that is for any type of fitment that you want. But Charlie has a discount code, so if I apply this discount code, you will get yourself 10% off. I will copy and paste that in the link in the description below. And for full transparency, I did get sent this completely free of charge by the people at MJJC, so thank you very much for that. But as always, my review will be honest, and if there's any problems, I will tell you that there is problems. Obviously, I'm grateful for them sending me it, but realistically, they don't have to. They genuinely make the best lances on the market. That I have not used a lance that is, I mean, this is a fair few years old now. There is not a lance that I have tested that is better than any of these. So they are literally like the Rolls Royce of the snow foam bottle world. And I'm not just saying that either. You know, if there is a better lance out there that you think is better, be sure to let me know, and I will be sure to check it out. But just to round this up, this is now the replacement of this. So now this is now the updated version, but you can still pick this up for £66. And then this is then your, now, well, I wouldn't say middle of the range because it is the same price, but it kind of is supposed to be, the SV3 Wicked Lance as well. You can also pick that up for £66. And that discount code does work on these if you wanted to get one of these. And I have got separate videos of these on the channel if you want to check them out. So depending on what washer you want is obviously determines what end you've got. I've gone for the quick fit attachment. Now this is the first time I have opened this as well, so show me doing that on camera. To be fair, the other one had really nice packaging as well, you know, I will say. So here's our instructions. This is how it comes. Online, before I actually saw this, I actually thought this was going to be like a metal bottle. It's not. It is a form of plastic. And in here, we've then got the nozzle, the attachment, then got in here, look, there's the suck-up tube. I mean, look how well that's presented. I mean, it just knocked over my license. Here we go. This is everything out of the box, and these are the instructions. They're nice and simple, and you don't have to worry, because this looks a lot worse than you think, because you're looking probably going, oh my God, look at all the seals, look at all the mesh filters. No, look. It says on there, spare mesh filter. You haven't got to do anything with it. It's already got it in it. Just put it to the side, put it in the box and leave it if you need it. If you ever want to take it out, see that? That's a pin. You need something thin, you just knock it out and it'll be able to get to your mesh filter. It shows you in the instructions here as well. So there you're all sweet. Same with the two O-rings. Look, it says it on there. Spare rubber O-ring. It says on the same as well, spare rubber O-ring. Haven't got to do anything with it. It's already installed on here. Look, it's hard to, it might be quite hard to see, but there is just a rubber seal just under there, and that is a spare for that. What I quite like on the orifices, there is it tells you the numbers. Look, 1.35mm, and then this one is a 1.1mm. So installed on it is a 1.25mm one. Might be quite hard to see in there, but it does say on it. Usually they don't say on that, but I quite like that. But you only need to change it, you know, if your pressure washer hasn't got enough power or anything. But realistically, leave it like that. See how you get on with it. If you don't like it, change it. That's probably your best way to do it. But look, make sure you don't lose them. Put them in the box. And if you do want to change them, just get yourself a flathead screwdriver, put it in there, and just unscrew it. So, to actually install this bit, look at that. Look, just a quick thing. Look, stainless steel. I mean, even branded as well. It says MJJC on it. Look, the other ones are brass. I mean, it has still got some brass on it, but still it looks pretty cool. Now, you can use the PTFE tape if you want, which is like the white tape, so you know when you're done with it, sometimes you know you get a bit of it come out like that. But I want to see how it goes without it first. You know, if you need to do it, you need to do it. You can pick them up for like £1 or something from some places. So we'll just tighten this up. I'll do it properly off camera, and then all you do is, you see this tube, just stick that in there. Is this going to be nice and easy still on camera? Yes, it is. Look at that. And you might be thinking, why is there a big ball on the bottom of it? Well, it is a filter number one. You can just about see the mesh in there, and the main reason that you do have that, I can show you a lot easier on the clear bottle. So when you tilt your lance left and right, because it's weighted, it drops down to wherever your solution is, or the liquid, whatever you've got in there. So that is why it is weighted with a filter on it. And then all we do, look, just do that, twist it, and yeah, we are ready to rock and to roll. I mean, I've got to tighten that, obviously. This is how you adjust it. If you want more foam that way, less foam that way, you can adjust the spread by turning just this silver bit. So look, you see it widens out, and then I'll twist it the other way. And if you turn just the blue bit, you will move the actual fan, so the actual direction. So right now it's spraying like that, and now if I turn it, it's now like that. So yeah, there we go. We're ready to rock and roll. And all of this is in the instructions. As I said, they're nice and simple to read, and it comes with a 1-year warranty, which is pretty nice, providing you don't mess around with it or throw it against the wall. And look, they've also got their snow foam. I've used this in another video. This stuff is insane. By far the most insane snow foam I've ever used. But okay, let's go out to the car. Do you know what? I've actually changed my mind. This is actually quite a nice thread, because look, I'm tightening it, and then it stops. I physically can't tighten that anymore. And although this is tight, I just don't want to knock it. So I'm just going to put some of the PTFE tape around it. But look, this is PTFE tape. It's probably not even 50p in Screwfix. And literally, you just kind of go around the, you know, sorry if my hand gets in the way, but it's hard to, look, so all I'm going to do is just go around the thread a few times. Basically, it just stops the water leaking through it. You probably got it on your radiators at home as well, if you look. And before I fill it, you can fill up to 1200 millilitres, so just over a litre. And for this video, I'm using a VTUF V5 pressure washer. I have got a discount code for that as well if you are interested. I'll put a link in the description below. Thing is proper heavy duty, but I've got a video of it as well. Be sure to check that out. But anyway, the reason for this video is this. So, first time I'm using it, I've got the foam all the way up. You know, it's going to be a bit of a funny one to start off with, but let's see. It's going to be good before I break. You know it's going to be good. They're the best ones. It's going to be good. Ready? Might need to adjust that spread a little bit, because that is. To be fair, I could finish the video there because I mean, it's barely dripping. So I knew it was going to be good. I might get the auto glim lance out as well, just to see how different it actually is. But ready? So look. It's also a quick and easy and cheap way to make your black car green. Check the foam out on this. As I said, I just finished the video because it's going to be the best one. I know it's going to be the best one, but look, it does, as you just saw. It's not even a high concentration. Usually I go absolutely mental with the dilution of these things. This is actually the recommended amount, and it's pretty good. Do you know what? I'm going to get the auto glim lance out actually, just to show you the difference. Check that adapter out. That's different, isn't it? I've got a separate video on this as well, so check this out of how I can now test these out. Just to show you that there is no tomfoolery at foot, I will pour it directly from this one into this a little bit more, just so you know I'm not messing around. Anyway, and now you have a shotgun snow foam lance, which is pretty epic. Right, let me bring this closer. Now you can actually see, so the car is slightly wet, only where I just rinsed that off. So I think I've got the auto glim lance going first. So if we're ready, I'll do it on this side. And then I'll switch over. I mean, I need to change my spread, but in all fairness, that was actually in worse for the case of the MJJC, because where it was, it should, you know, it's not spread out. Where this is spread out, it should look a lot nicer. But look, this one is already thicker. So if I adjust the spread, I'm going to pause the video so I can step it back and I will adjust the spread. But this is just to prove that I wasn't lying. I can tell you straight away that this is already better than that, but let me show you properly. If I go to the bottom of the door, this bit hasn't, you know, most of it is still already on the car, whereas the auto glim one, alright, I did it over the wheel arch, but it's already fallen down. I'll do it again just to say that I'm not being silly. Let me go. And switch over. Now the auto glim one is more fanned, but actually that should work in its favour. But look, this is still all bubbled and rippled up. Look, that's already starting to go smooth. Everyone always thinks I'm picking on the auto glim lance because I'm saying, oh, it's not as good as the MJJC ones. I'm not. If anything, I'm giving it a compliment to say this is a good lance, but it's just nowhere near the level of the MJJC ones. Obviously, these are more money, but you get what you pay for, don't you? Look, just from me talking to you there, it's already started to run down, whereas this hasn't. And this isn't even a ridiculously high concentration. This was actually the correct concentration, not like over the top like what I usually do. Let's get some proper suds going. I'm using the Halford's Advanced Snow Foam. This is actually decent stuff, you know. And do you know what I didn't notice with the bottle until I just filled it up? It's got like divots in it that you can hold the bottle, so it's not smooth. Isn't that cool? It's really good design. But ready for some insane foam up. Let's go. Well, like a reverse ombre going here, but look, let me bring it closer. Look, I mean, it barely drips down. I need to adjust the spread on this as well. Look, it's not even moving. It's not even moving. People have a go at me as well and say, well, it's too clingy, then you want it to run off. It's my video, I can do what I want. But look at that. Still not moving. What, 25 seconds in, it still has not moved. So you can get some insane foam ups with this. Obviously, if you're using a slightly higher concentration like I am with that. It's still diluted. I think I've got 900 ml of water and I think just over 200 ml of snow foam. So it's not ridiculously overdone, but still, look, still not moved. Still not moved. I mean, I could pick that up and throw it at someone. I could make a snowball with that. Insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, look, I mean, it sticks off the car like a foot. This is what you just saw me do, that's why this is coming down. I mean, I could put the kettle on and come back out and this would still be white. It is a ridiculous, as I said, this is a high concentration. I mean, you can fully make it look like it has been snowing on the ground as well. I mean, look at that. Insane. Look, I should have probably timed how long this takes to drip off of my finger. I mean, it's a big old blob as well. Look, what's that? 10 seconds to drip off, and it's a decent amount on there as well. Crazy foam up. You know, as I said at the beginning, the MJJC Lancers are the best Lancers. They do the best job, and if anyone can find another one that does a better job, please let me know, because I would love to see it. So obviously this is with the soap dispenser turned all the way up. So if I turn it all the way down, I'm not sure if it will come out just like water or if it'll be like a really light dilution. So let's try. Yeah, so even with it turned all the way down, you still do get soap coming out of it. That's not from what was already on the car, that's actually coming out of the bottle. And then obviously just by turning it back all the way to there, you'll then get pretty instant as well actually. But to show you the spread, you know, going left to right, let me just turn it down so that I don't have to waste loads of snow. Bit more than that. So if I pull the trigger, you can see, so I can turn it like this way just by turning the blue bit. It also goes down to a pinpoint as well. Look. And then as I turn the silver bit, it then fans itself outwards. And as I said, you just turn that on the blue bit. It's quite hard to do, obviously, with my finger on the trigger behind me. But you get my drift. Even small stuff, like the little indents on the bottle, just so you can hold it. It's like, look, if I get the snow foam off of this, and I rub it all over the bottle, this is slippery stuff, I can still hold it. I mean, I can still hold it and take the lid off. Can I hold it, put the lid back on? Yeah. Such small improvements, but they just make it so much better. I mean, it does look good as well, you know, being silver and blue. It is a cool looking lance. I mean, not that it matters when it's in your cupboard and you're not using it, but still, it's still a good looking lancer. And as I said at the start of the video, they are the best Lancers. If there is better Lancers out there, or you think there's better Lancers out there, please let me know. I will try them, because I want to see if anyone is actually better than the MJJC line, but it's not. I mean, look, the whole time I've been talking to you, and I probably phoned this up about 2 minutes before I started the video, it's barely coming off the car. It's a brilliant foam up. Obviously not cheap, but then you get what you pay for, didn't you? If you want that kind of foam, you've got to pay the price for it, isn't it? So yeah, so I have got a discount code for this, as I said at the start, and I have also got a discount code for the V5 pressure washer as well. So I'm pretty much going to just wrap this up out here. I'm going to just speed up me cleaning the car, because people don't believe that I actually clean the car. So I'm just going to quickly speed up just so you see I do actually clean it. I just always run out of time with videos. So let me do that, and then we can go inside and conclude this video. I don't usually show the aftermath of me cleaning, but yeah, I thought I would on this one, because there's just a lot of it. Genuinely looks like it's been snowing, like genuinely. You should see out on the road as well. But to be fair, I'm interested, do you know, if you're snow foaming your car up, do you clean up all the suds afterwards, or you just let Mother Nature do it, even if it takes 3 days? Because I get it off the driveway and then I leave it just there, saying it's off my driveway, in the road. But that's what I do, don't know you. So then, what are my final thoughts of the MJJC Pro V3? I'm going to try and wrap this up as quickly as possible. In all honesty, the foaming up capabilities, it doesn't really be much of a difference. You know, this is a great lance as it is, but this is just a better setup. All right, it is more chunkier and it is heavier. Like the barrel on this is bigger, the adjuster on the top is bigger, and as it is heavier, even without the bottle. Obviously the bottle is heavier as well. I will say, I think I do prefer the clear bottle because I just like to see the fluid inside going down, or when you fill it up, I just quite like that. But it doesn't look as cool as this. This is a cool looking bottle. I will accept that it looking cool doesn't really give it any performance. So what this really is just an improved version of this. I know this is an S and this is a Pro, but it's true. Like even down to just the way you can hold the bottle with one hand now and you can take the lid off. And also something I didn't show you outside. On all lances, there's like a hole in it. I believe that will probably be the pressure release. I don't know that for a fact, I'm just saying. But if you knock them over, they'll leak water from all of these holes. See it in there? I'm dropping water all over the floor. Same with the MJJC one as well. See the small hole in there? So if you knocked it over, look, it does start to leak. This one does still have these, it looks like it's still got the pressure. Look, see the little red things in there? But if you turn this upside down, it doesn't leak. So if you knock this over when you're outside foaming up anything, you should be okay. It's not going to then start spurting out of here, which is quite a nice touch. Should you try it? 100%. I know it's a little bit pricey, I know it's more expensive than that, but that was the best lance on the market. Now it's this, so why wouldn't you try it? So, that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.